This is Aspen Public Radio's Nonprofit in the Spotlight. I'm Cornelia Carpenter. Spellbinders is in the spotlight this month and will be discussing the power of stories and connecting generations through storytelling. Catherine Scales-Johnson is the Executive Director of Spellbinders. The organization is known for its in-school program where volunteers go into local schools and tell stories to students from kindergarten to 6th grade. Scales-Johnson explains how these volunteers get involved and the impact they have on students.
All our volunteers go through a fun and fabulous and enriching 14-hour training that takes place over 4 days. In that training, we really focus on telling fables and folk tales from around the world because those stories evolved in the oral tradition, and for a novice storyteller are the easiest to tell and the easiest to adapt. And then it's really where this art form sings to you, where it particularly grabs you and pulls you. So some of our storytellers, once they're comfortable in fables and folk tales, will expand into personal stories or historical stories. We have a storyteller right here in Aspen that really loves Aspen's history and has created historical fiction tales of driving a mule train up over from Leadville into the Aspen Valley.
Storyteller Adelaide Waters came to Spellbinders after a career in corporate training. She realized that the techniques used to tell a compelling personal narrative in the corporate environment are crucial to creative storytelling as well.
I think in the first 5 minutes of my training, Jermaine told the story Mother Mouse, and I was hooked. It has actually become my signature story, mostly because it's funny, it's got a great ending, and when I think about how much fun it is for me to tell a funny story, that's when I was hooked. And from there, the training was an invitation to explore a voice, explore a part of myself that I hadn't really expressed in a long time. And so the training that we went through was encouraging. We saw different people take on different kinds of stories. It felt like we were becoming a community, and there's ongoing training that Spellbinders offers so we can get to know each other and each other's stories.
Adelaide performs a new story every month. She shares her process for selecting and preparing stories for her 5th grade audience at Aspen Middle School.
I begin about a week, maybe 10 days before the date of storytelling, practicing my story. We try not to memorize the story. However, some of the stories that I like to tell, the wording is so beautiful that I want to say it as I first read it. So I've been trained to embody the characters of the story, to get in the bones of the character, the voice of the character. And I walk up and down my road and practice out loud. My neighbors wave when they see me out there. My dog follows me. He loves to listen. And I just kind of immerse myself in the story for about a week until I have it in my bones.
And Spellbinders is not limited to just schools. Scales-Johnson explains how volunteers use their training to expand the scope and impact of the program.
85% of our tellers are in elementary school classrooms, with a few more in middle school. And then for some people, the art really takes them other ways. So we have about 10% telling in senior care centers, so seniors telling to even older seniors. We've had people telling in Warren Village, which is a shelter for battered women and their children in Denver. And we have one storyteller who just feels really called to tell in a women's prison. So it's a skill and an art that you can really take wherever you feel called to deliver this kind of community gift.
Spellbinders will host a storytelling volunteer training in August. Scales-Johnson makes it clear that the time commitment is up to each volunteer, but almost all the tellers say it's a very rewarding experience.
It's not one where you're in, you're out, you've folded clothes or stuffed envelopes. It's you find a story that sings to you. You go in and share this tremendous gift, knowing you're making an impact, knowing the art sings to you as well. And then when you go out to dinner or grocery shopping, you're treating like a rock star and you're mobbed by children wherever you go. And so it's really a volunteer job. Takes a lot of commitment. It's not just in and out 1 hour a month, but the rewards are tremendous.
To find out more about Spellbinders and how you can get involved, or to learn more about the Nonprofit in the Spotlight feature, visit aspenpublicradio.org.